Have you ever felt an inner nudge, a feeling that there's more to life than what meets the eye? This gentle whisper, often ignored, is the voice of your higher self, the enlightened guide within that seeks to steer you on your life's path. Too often, we dismiss these internal signals as mere coincidences or whims of the imagination. But what if they are more than that? What if they are signs from our higher self, attempting to guide us towards personal and spiritual growth? In our fast-paced, external-focused world, it's easy to overlook these subtle hints. Yet they persist, nudging us towards introspection, towards a deeper understanding of our existence, our purpose, our true essence. Today we're going to delve into the world within. We'll explore the concept of the higher self and learn how to recognize its signs. So let's embark on this journey of self-discovery together, tuning into the silent whispers of our inner guide. So, what is this higher self we're talking about, you may ask? It's the embodiment of your truest essence, the purest form of your consciousness. It's like an enlightened guide, residing within each one of us, always ready to lead us towards our greatest potential and highest good. Imagine your higher self as an internal compass, always pointing towards truth and wisdom. Unlike the chatter of our everyday thoughts, which can be clouded by fears, doubts, and misguided perceptions, this internal compass is unerring. It's guided by the light of our inner wisdom, which is untainted by the noise of the external world. This higher self is not some distant, unreachable entity. It's intimately connected to us. In fact, it is us, albeit a version of us, that is not shackled by the limitations of our physical existence or the constraints of time and space. It's our true self, our soul, the source of our deepest insights and most profound wisdom. The higher self is not just a passive observer, it actively guides us, nudging us gently towards our highest potential. It communicates with us through intuition, dreams, and synchronicities, offering guidance and wisdom in the most unexpected ways. However, to hear its whispers and recognize its signs, we need to cultivate a sense of quiet introspection. We need to create a space for it to be heard amid the noise of our everyday lives. By tapping into our higher self, we open up a path to profound spiritual growth and self-discovery. It's a journey that leads us to the very core of our being, where we find our truest selves and our deepest wisdom. Now, in order to connect with our higher self, we need to be open to the unseen. This statement might sound a bit mystical, but it's all about being receptive to the subtler aspects of our existence. It's about acknowledging the parts of ourselves that we might overlook in the hustle and bustle of our daily lives. What does it mean to be receptive to the unseen? It means cultivating an openness to the idea that there's more to us than meets the eye. It's about understanding that our higher self communicates in ways that aren't always obvious, in ways that require us to slow down, tune in, and really listen. Acknowledging our inner self is an act of profound self-discovery. It's like peeling back the layers of an onion, revealing the core of who we really are. And as we do this, we start to see signs from our higher self, signs that guide us on our path of spiritual and personal growth. These signs might come in the form of intuition, dreams, synchronicities, or even sudden insights that seem to come from nowhere. They are messages from our higher self, nudging us in the right direction, offering wisdom and guidance. So how do we cultivate this openness to the unseen? It starts with a willingness to go within, to explore the depths of our own being. It involves practices like meditation, mindfulness, and self-reflection. It requires patience, curiosity, and most importantly, a willingness to trust in our own inner wisdom. By embracing the unseen, we make room for the wisdom of our higher self to shine through. And in doing so, we embark on an exciting journey of self-discovery and spiritual growth. Our existence is not just physical, but also spiritual and emotional. A profound truth many of us often overlook. We live in a world where physicality commands attention, but our life experiences are shaped by more than just what meets the eye. Imagine your existence as a complex tapestry woven from threads of different realms. The physical realm, tangible and evident, forms the base. This is your body, your actions, the material world around you. But then, there's the spiritual realm. This is the part of you that seeks meaning, purpose, and connection. It's like a beacon, guiding you towards growth and enlightenment. Lastly, we have the emotional realm. This is the realm of feelings, the raw, unfiltered reactions to our experiences. It's like a mirror reflecting the state of our inner world. These realms are intertwined, each influencing and being influenced by the other. A change in one can cause ripples across all. For instance, an emotional upheaval might lead you to seek solace in the spiritual realm, which in turn could lead to changes in your physical world. By acknowledging this interconnectedness, we open ourselves to a deeper understanding of our life experiences. We can start to see patterns, connections, and signs that are otherwise easy to dismiss. It's like learning a new language, the language of the higher self. Understanding this interconnectedness is key to recognizing the signs from our higher self. It's the first step towards a more conscious, purposeful existence. Ever experienced a coincidence that felt too meaningful to be random? You know, those uncanny moments when you think of someone and they call you instantly, or when a book falls from the shelf, opening to the exact page with the information you've been seeking. These are not mere happenstances, but rather they are synchronicities. Synchronicities are meaningful coincidences that occur in our lives, seemingly against all odds. They are like little nudges from the universe, signaling that we are on the right path, or perhaps offering a course correction when we've strayed. The concept of synchronicities was first introduced by the Swiss psychiatrist Carl Jung, who believed these events held significant meaning and were not just products of chance. But how do synchronicities tie into our spiritual journey? Well, these meaningful coincidences act as indicators or signposts, guiding us towards our higher self. They often surface during times of change, transformation, or personal growth, serving as reminders that we are not alone, that there is a larger, unseen force at play, guiding and supporting us. Synchronicities can be as subtle as a repeated number sequence, or as profound as a life-altering event. The key is to stay open and receptive, to be willing to see beyond the ordinary, and to trust in the extraordinary. These synchronicities are not random events, but signs from our higher self guiding us on our path. So, what are these signs, and how can we recognize them? Let's start with dreams. Dreams are often complex and layered with symbolism. They can serve as a direct line to our higher self, providing insight into our deepest emotions, fears, and desires. By paying attention to recurring themes or symbols in our dreams, we can begin to decode the messages our higher self is trying to communicate. Next, consider the role of intuition, that gut feeling you get when something just doesn't sit right, or the inexplicable certainty that a particular choice is the right one. That's your intuition at play. It's the voice of your higher self whispering guidance. Listen to it. It's often right. Then there are synchronicities, those seemingly random events that are actually deeply meaningful coincidences. When you think of someone and they call, when you stumble upon a book that answers a question you've been pondering, these are not accidents. They are synchronicities, signposts from your higher self pointing you in the right direction. Our empathy towards others can also serve as a sign. As we grow spiritually, our empathy deepens. We start feeling more connected to others, more understanding of their experiences. This growing empathy is a clear indicator of a deeper connection with our higher self. Let's talk about unexpected meetings. Bumping into an old friend at the grocery store, meeting someone who shares your interests at a social event, these are not mere coincidences. They are orchestrated by our higher self to guide us, to open new doors, and to help us grow. Now let's reflect on our thoughts. Our thoughts are powerful indicators of our inner self. They can provide insight into our deepest desires and fears, our hopes and our dreams. When we take the time to really listen to our thoughts, we can gain a better understanding of our higher self. Finding solitude is another important sign. As we grow spiritually, we often find ourselves craving moments of solitude. These moments allow us to connect more deeply with our higher self, to reflect, and to recharge. Cherish these moments. They are essential for our spiritual growth. Meditation can provide a pathway to connect with our higher self. If you find yourself drawn to meditation, it's a clear sign your higher self is calling for a deeper connection. Regular meditation can open the door to profound self-discovery and spiritual growth. Unconditional love, the kind that extends beyond our immediate circle to encompass all beings, is a powerful sign of spiritual maturity. It's a clear indicator that our higher self is guiding us towards a deeper understanding of our interconnectedness with all life. Finally, inspired changes in our lives. whether it's a new job, a move to a new city, or a newfound passion, can be signs from our higher self. These changes often signal a shift in our spiritual journey, a step towards aligning more closely with our true self. Recognizing these signs is the first step towards a deeper connection with our higher self. Embracing these signs can greatly enrich our spiritual journey. When we embark on this path of inner exploration, we are like voyagers navigating through the vast expanse of our consciousness, guided by the beacon of our higher self. Our journey is not always linear, nor is it always clear. Yet it is through this voyage that we come to understand our true selves and our place in the universe. Our higher self is always there, subtly signaling us through dreams, intuitions, synchronicities, and an increased sense of empathy. Yet we must be willing to listen, to pay attention, and to decipher these messages. These signs are like celestial constellations, guiding us through the labyrinth of our existence. They illuminate our path, helping us recognize the interconnectedness of all things and the profound love that binds us all. As we become more attuned to these signs, we may find ourselves experiencing moments of profound self-discovery. These are the milestones on our spiritual journey, the moments when the veil is lifted and we catch a glimpse of our true essence. It is in these moments that we realize that we are not separate entities, but part of a grand cosmic tapestry woven together by the threads of love and unity. Yet recognizing these signs and understanding their significance is not an overnight process. It requires patience, attentiveness, and a willingness to venture into the unknown territories of our consciousness. It's like learning a new language, a language that transcends words and communicates through the subtle nuances of our thoughts, emotions, and experiences. So as we journey towards self-discovery and spiritual alignment, let us be patient with ourselves. Let us remember that growth is a process, and like a seed sprouting into a tree, it takes time. We must not rush this process, but rather embrace each moment as an opportunity for growth and learning. Let us also be attentive. Let's pay attention to the whispers of our intuition, the echoes in our conversations, the synchronicities in our lives. These are the signposts on our journey guiding us towards our higher self. And as we pay attention, we realize that these signs were always there, waiting for us to notice, to listen, to understand. Lastly, let us be ourselves. Authenticity is the key to connecting with our higher self. It is when we are true to ourselves, when we embrace our uniqueness, that we align with our higher self. So, let's not shy away from our quirks, our flaws, our dreams, our passions. Let's embrace them, for they are the colors that paint the canvas of our soul. In conclusion, the journey towards self-discovery and spiritual alignment is not a destination, but a journey. It is an ongoing process, a dance between our physical existence and our spiritual essence. It is a journey of growth, of learning, of self-discovery, of love. So as we tread this path, let's remember to be open, to be patient, to be attentive, and most importantly, to be ourselves. And as we do so, we will find that our higher self is always there, guiding us, waiting for us to listen and understand. Remember, the journey to self-discovery and spiritual alignment is ongoing. Be open, be patient, and most importantly, be yourself. Your higher self is always there, guiding you, waiting for you to listen and understand.